I don't think I've seen a situation more ridiculous in my life. Now, I have talked about many YouTubers, streamers doing dumb stuff in public. Sometimes they get arrested. That's the same situation here, but this is so much worse. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the streamer Ice Poseidon. He currently holds the Guinness World Record for most amount of platforms he's been banned on. One of the last bastions where he hasn't been banned is his YouTube channel, and going on to that, you can see that his most popular video is how he made $5,000 in an 8-hour sleep stream, being as just friendly as possible to his chat. Like, he is just the pinnacle of what you'd imagine a nice person to be.
I hope you fall off a mountain. I don't want to listen to your Russian music. I'm so fucking tired.
Now, Ice Poseidon got banned on Twitch, and like most people that get banned on Twitch, they move over to Kick. But now Ice Poseidon is facing up to 5 years in a Taiwanese jail for what the authorities call an obscene lap dance on a Kick stream. Now, this all kicked off when a restaurant manager in Bangkok spotted Ice Poseidon and basically lost their mind, because what he was doing was giving lap dances in the lounge area. And because of this, he ended up being taken away by police as a result. Now, I do not need to tell you how terrifying the laws are in Thailand. They are nothing like most countries. For example, Thailand is one of the few countries that if you're caught in possession of a Class A drug, you could face the death penalty. Not a fine, not imprisonment, you could literally lose your life over it. Now, Ice Poseidon, if you didn't know, is basically king of the IRL streams. His streams would get tens of thousands of views because he would do really dumb shit in public.
I might be on Terminal 5. I don't know where I am. I'm just on 53A. That's my gate. And I'm not sure telling you guys that is a good idea, but what can you possibly do, right?
Police say an anonymous threat was called in.
But this IRL stream basically only ended in disaster. Now, apparently he was traveling with Deepak and Hayub Sama. These are two other IRL streamers. And they were all having a lounge party that basically got really, really out of hand. Now, I do want to say, apart from the whole death penalty thing, Thailand is a great tourist spot. I can kind of see why Ice Poseidon wanted to travel over there. It's got really good beaches, cheap drinks. So I guess they were kind of in party mode, but obviously when they initiated the lap dance, the manager was not happy. Now, this wasn't just a normal lap dance. You know, he wasn't... I'll do a physical example. I'm in my fucking underwear because, of course, all YouTubers record in their underwear. It wasn't just him, like, backing it up like that. Like, this guy was dressed in lingerie. And then he started giving a lap dance to his... I don't know what's more funnier, like the situation or the fact that I just had to physically represent that. So he started doing a lap dance on his girlfriend, Kimberly. And this is when the manager walked in and she was pissed.
This is all the policeman 191 and I would like all of you to go to the police station now. If you are doing something like this, it's unrespectful for Thai culture.
No, we're not doing any of that.
No. We don't do.
No, it's not like that. We're not.
I see the photo and all of them have CCTV.
All right, well, you can check it.
We will make the police report now, immediately. Can you call now? Yes. Okay? We have the photo and everything in the record. Okay, you can film me. My name is Kai, General Manager of Bayanti Bangkok. What are you doing if you not respect Thai culture and Thai women?
No, I'm sorry.
You cannot do this in Thailand.
Okay.
Now, Ice Poseidon was arrested. This wasn't just, you can leave, never do that again, we're banning you. He was actually arrested, and like I said, he is facing up to 5 years in jail. Now, at the time of being arrested, what would you do? Would you call Saul Goodman? Get a decent lawyer? Anything, any kind of legal help? Maybe even contact your family? No. He went to his Discord server to give updates. Apparently, he spent $12,000 on bail, and he could be stuck in Thailand just waiting for a court date for like until 2024. Now, I've got hold of these Discord messages. They are truly... They are a sight to behold in how depressing they are. This isn't funny. I am smiling. This is literally a cry for help, but it is also kind of funny. So here he is saying that he's been put in jail and they only had a bucket for him to use the toilet. And apparently there was already shit in the bucket. And then he says the bail was set at 12K. If I get 5 years, I'm just going to myself. I will not be able to survive Thai jail. Our bail was almost unavailable, so it's very serious. We will face heavy charges with a lot of jail time. Now, an important thing to note here as well is the restaurant manager actually asked them at one point for their passports. So she was pretty aware that they were foreigners. I imagine that Ice Poseidon would probably be able to, you know, argue that, not understanding the culture. He was very sorry, etc., etc.
Okay, we
I
apologize.
would like to have or your passport now.
The terrifying thing about it as well is chat at the time just thought like, Lamau, they're going to get kicked out, or at worst, lol, they're going to get deported and kicked out the country, which probably would have been even more content than they could have made a video saying how I got kicked out of Thailand, like it's a Tanamungo story time or something. But obviously, we know now that that just isn't the case. Now, this is one very rare occasion where I do actually need to defend Ice Poseidon. Once he got called out and he got told to stop, he immediately stopped. And you can tell whether he's being genuine or not is probably up for debate, but he is saying sorry to the restaurant manager.
We're just trying to have fun.
It's not fun.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you write down now? And I would like to see your passport. Give me the passport now, and I want to see your video. Can you open it down?
Yeah, I can walk with you too.
I don't want you to walk anywhere because the way that behave like that. It's embarrassing.
But what obviously doesn't help is when the woman's confronting them, finding out they're American. You know, she's basically flexing that she spoke to Americans. This isn't how they behave. She has contacts. And then one of Ice Poseidon's friends, one of his little Andes, then kind of pipes up and says like that he's the CEO or something.
Where do you come from?
I'm from
Texas?
Colombia and Texas, yeah.
You are American. I just have the top CEO of American meeting. They will not behave like that in the public like this. I just finished.
We understand. I'm
Well,
from
I'm-
Korea. I'm friend of a president.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
Government are connected.
Yes.
I understand. We're
Yes.
the one, right?
Yes.
Respect. I'm really sorry.
If you are Asian, you should not do this thing.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, the one voice of reason in the entire group is actually Ice Poseidon's girlfriend, Kimberly. She kind of pipes up and just, you know, I'm genuinely sorry. We meant it to be private. We shut the doors. We didn't want anyone to see. And as soon as we realized that it's a bad thing to do, we stopped.
It wasn't something where we were just having fun. It wasn't something that we were trying to impede on anyone. And that's why the doors were closed. We wouldn't do that when people saw. And I'm really sorry.
Now, I'll be honest, the biggest question that everyone's probably wondering is what law did he actually break? The closest thing I can think of is distribution of obscenities, because he was live streaming it and recording himself giving the lap dance. And obviously not doing it in his own home, but like it was a restaurant, a privately owned restaurant. Now, it seems like it was going good, you know, Ice Poseidon's girlfriend being the voice of reason. But again, one of the streamers pipes up and goes on this bizarre side quest saying how the reason why the lap dance happened is because it was raining outside. And then he actually tries to file a complaint saying that he was waiting 3 hours for his food. Like, that's going to make all of this go away. It's like, oh, you did a distribution of obscenities. You're breaking the law, 5 years in jail. But the food was late. Good heavens. All charges are dropped.
We booked this place. We were eating at the rooftop.
So,
And it suddenly started to rain.
so
But we needed to wait for 3 hours for main dish.
no problem. I don't care about that.
You don't care about
I don't
it?
care about it at all because the way that you have done is totally different
You
story.
don't care about customer?
No, because you are not the right customer for this hotel. That is a point.
And obviously, you can imagine Ice Poseidon's community, you know, very worried for him, very concerned, thinking what's going to happen to him. Only joking, of course, they're basically celebrating it, saying it's a world record speed run to a jail cell. Now, I am not sure what's going to happen next in the situation. Hopefully, he just gets a little slap on the wrist and gets let go. But at the minute, the situation does not look great. This is probably going to be like an ongoing one, but still... That's crazy. Like I could not imagine doing something like that in a foreign country. I would be terrified to do anything like that. I think, honestly, I'd probably be terrified of doing a lap dance to anyone in general. So, yeah, there's that as well.